Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Iron Hollows, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm the Iron Hollows. Today, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the McFarlane toys, My Hero Academia, Shota, Aizawa. By the way, I just noticed since I finished recording, I did not show the box. My bad. But, I guess it kind of leaves an empty space for this. So right now, looking at the box, my camera going crazy, you have the figure itself. The Aizawa, the figure, photo of the figure, McFarlane Toys, Aizawa, rest of that photo, back, McFarlane Toys, My Hero Academia, 22 moving parts, because you need to show moving parts for some reason, 7-inch, not 6, McFarlane Toys logo, website, McFarlane Toys, My Hero Academia, Funimation, copyright, random number, probably more stuff in 3 different languages, barcode, recycle, I believe this is what that is, the top, wind, opening to show light, animation, McFarlane Toys, peg thingy, and actually, surprisingly, I just want to do this. You people or like me are not, this is your first ever McFarlane Toys and want to see how it compares to a Marvel Legends box, because that's what most people collect nowadays. So here, comparing them, this is the Gamerverse Atmosphere Armor Iron Man. There's no review for this. I'm probably not going to review it, but it's actually a lot, like maybe about as thick as my thumb. Bigger, this one's bigger, thinner, a bit thinner. It doesn't look that thin because of this, but this is thinner on the side. Instead of there would be character artwork, it's just this specific game, the Marvel Avengers, is just them, but it would have the characters artwork, while here it's just the figure artwork, not a single piece of character artwork here. Then yeah, you have the actual figure. No bio. They don't do build the figures. Not that much copyright, to be honest. I'm not seeing any don't put it in your mouth. Let's see. Oh, these are prototypes. But I haven't seen a single don't put it in your mouth, which is impressive. Because oh man, a lot of boxes, a lot of don't put it in your mouth. But there's probably something inside that has don't put it in your mouth. And then side thing I do want to say is that look down there. For some reason, his foot to the side. I know that's supposed to be like that, but I find that weird. So now that why do I keep clapping? Now that we have that, let's get the scissors out. I'm gonna try to be gentle with this because I don't know how to open it. Do I want it like this? There's tape there, but there's tape here as well. Always go down the bottom. If you have sharp enough, if you have, what am I saying? I genuinely don't know. I'm gonna do this. Wait, I don't know if you saw that, but I'm gonna do this off camera. Oh, come on, man. Come on, me. Oh, God. Man. I want to be more careful with this. There you go, okay. Now, I'm gonna put the scissors where they belong. Okay, so let us very carefully open this. I always open boxes like Funko Pops. I don't know why. It's just a part of me that's inside me now where, God, these are so much harder. Yeah, I'm gonna cut. Okay, so now just gonna slide this out. Okay, this is tape. Then this. Another round of flaps. And I don't know if I'm supposed to grab by here, but I don't know. Is this part of, I genuinely don't know. Oh, God. Ah! Sorry about the cut, because there's probably going to be a lot more necessary ones. This was an unnecessary cut. This was an unnecessary cut. Because, people, when you're recording, people just like to walk in. And it's like, fine, okay, maybe they don't hear you. But then they stay there, even though you can tell they're recording. And yeah, but after my little rant, let's get Aizawa out of the box. We have here, and let's take this out. And there is the stand. I just have to be very careful with the stand. I'll take that out later, after review, after doing the figure. So, right now, let's move this to the side, and let's take out the stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, that was. I still find this weird. You couldn't just normally package his foot? Ah, they have toe joints. That's cool. That's the first time I've seen an action figure with toys. I've had an action figure with toe joints. It's harder to grab this one. I'm gonna do out of the camera. Oh, there's zip ties. I didn't notice that. There's zip ties. Let's go to the back. I like the zip ties though. That's nice. Nice. Sorry about that. Nice that they added that protection, I just be very careful with where I'm pointing these scissors at. Okay, one is out. I need to get the other. There you go. I'm just gonna keep the scissors out. Never know. Okay. Let's pull his feet out. By the way, this is how I like to take out my action figures. I like to do their feet first. And then because of that, they always come out looking like they're in a sitting position. This is weird. There you go. He is out. And then, is there a tie here, or this just comes out? And then, push you back. Okay. Side. Then this time, it's gonna be a necessary cut. Yeah. First off, it does kind of look like he's a zombie, but kind of looks like he's crouching like a zombie. But first few minutes, kind of fidgeting with putting his feet on. I would slightly expect that. But here, we have Aizawa. Shota Aizawa. I will always find that weird because Todoroki, Shota, you just take out an O and add an A. Because it's like, I always confuse that because I think Shota and then I think of Todoroki. But here's the figure. Just a lot of black, but that is his design. I can't fault the figure for that. The black is really nice because then you kind of focus on all the lines, the wrinkles. It looks like it's been through some action because, he's a pro hero. And then it also focuses you up on that head and the scarf and like the belt because it's like a more matte black. I think that's how you call it, matte black. Oh yeah, and it does look like he's crouching. Kind of like, what do you call it? The thing like you're kind of hunching. Yeah, but it's Aizawa. I think of Aizawa like that. He's just laid back and slightly terrifying. And by the way, you guys can technically see his face better than I can because I'm farther away and my head's higher. But you can see that the eyes, the face. I will do a close-up. right now. Yeah, I did fidget with the hands a bit. I don't think they pop off. If you are doing customizing, I don't believe they pop off. But like I said, new. Maybe if I pulled more, it could pop off. I don't like doing that because they might break, you know. But that the feet, then it also helps you focus on on those feet. They're a bit hard to move around out of the box, but you know, maybe after fidgeting with it a bit, it'll probably, you know, be easier there. And then you do get the pins, the kind of laid back hands. Kind of annoyed they don't give you a hand wrap so you can hold it, but it's a $20 figure. You know, if I want extra accessories, I'm going to like, what other line? I don't think Figma, does Figma do any accessories? I don't believe so. So the only company I know that does accessories is Amazing Yamaguchi. So yeah. But this is completely fine, and the accessory they add on is okay. Help it out. There, I think it's this scarf that makes it look like that. But right now, get to figure out, and I'm gonna pop off the head. Actually, not too hard, but right there, I don't really see Aizawa that much. Maybe it's because I haven't seen the character in a bit. But you get the bloodshot eyes, and I know that McFarlane for the My Hero Wave, it's always that's just that weird likeness. But he's gonna be in action poses and stuff. I'm not gonna focus on his face because of all the other stuff here. I'm not gonna focus on the face. So yeah, I'm fine with that. And right now with this wrap on the head, is this supposed to be like that? I'm just looking. It's supposed to be coming out. Because of that it's a traffic cone. But move this out of the way. So more detail. A lot of wrinkle. I like a lot of wrinkles. I like that, you know. Wrinkles. A lot of wrinkles on the arms here. A lot of wrinkles on the pants. And these I guess these are boots. So yeah, I like the wrinkles because you know this guy's gonna be fighting a lot. You know, like that's not a very fighting position, but yeah, he's gonna be fighting a lot. So wrinkles. It's a bit weird. This has less wrinkles, but you know he's hunching, so I don't really have a problem with that. And nice thing is that bends up. It does still have that. There's a random hole there, but I don't have a problem with this. And I think this is actually a coat overlay, so pop the head off, and this is, you can take this off, but yeah, this is a jacket. I think this is a jacket, to be honest. Yeah, this is an actual extra piece over it. That's kind of cool. So yeah. Oh yeah, and then dumbbell. So dumbbell joint at the top, but no joint for the neck, just a dumbbell. And then I just want to see this. Do we see Aizawa in normal clothing? He's always in sleeping bag. Is he in this? I forget. I haven't seen Aizawa in a while, guys, okay? Season 5. When was the last episode he was in? I don't remember. But yeah, here's him without the scarf. It looks like he's hunching more, because, like, you go further. It still he always looks like he's hunching. But, get that. But a thing I have to say is that, because of this color, it has a bit of the same routine color. It's just, for some reason, this is shiny. Like, the one problem with this overlay is that this is all normal plastic with no overlay. So it's all kind of shiny, especially in my light, you know. But without the light, you're not going to notice that. Like, you're not going to notice that much with that coloring. Like, let me just pull it out. I'm pulling it out of the camera and into the normal lighting of my room. Normal lighting with, you know, that light on, but normal lighting nonetheless. It's somewhat apparent, but you can definitely notice this is a different color between this, but that you're not gonna have that much problem because Aizawa, if you are going to have him hero fighting, he's gonna be off in the corner, in the shadows, you know? You want teaching? Well, he's teaching. And yeah, teaching. But I do like that because of this design, you focus on that belt. Because, like, that's the only you take off the head. Then, like, I'm not gonna risk taking off the hands. But take off the head, kind of cover all the humanly portions. Your eyes are kind of focused to that belt, and that belt does move up and down a bit. It looks like it's a separate piece. I can't tell. No. Wait, what? Did that go up? No, I think it's a piece just connected to that. But it does focus that because it's more of a matte black. I do like that. Head, and then for the scarf, it's just kind of, you know, that overlay, and then, you know, you kind of place it on there. Nice thing is that you're not gonna go backwards route because it feels awkward and it doesn't lay down. But here, when you do it the correct way, it lays down. There's no gap. Then when you put the head on, it's completely fine. So right now, let's move this aside and take off that scarf. And then let's go to articulation. So for hands, double jointed, and no, wait, what? Wait, okay, this is kind of weird. Weird thing is that when you just do this normally, for me the first time, it just only went here, but and I gotta push that, and then. And then right there, perfect. Yeah, it's just you have that weird gappiness, but can't really do anything about that. It's an action figure. It's plastic. And then same here, you know. And then for the hands, have side to side. You can get an up and down, but the up and down, you have to flip the hands like this. So normally, doing it the normal way, it's going to be side to side, but maybe if you fidget with it a bit. Fidgeting with it a bit, you can get it to go up and down. For moving that ball joint, you can get it to go up and down. If you're going to maybe make a custom for the hand wrap and maybe find the gripping hand, if you can take this hand off. I don't want to risk it. Oh, wait. Okay, you can't take the hands. You can't take the hands off, so you can either kind of maybe grip this hand a bit more or find a custom hand and place that on there. And let's see, does it pop? It does pop, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so you can make it go up and down. Right now, we're just gonna turn it to its original position. Right there, okay. So, the hand, and then all the way, and then ball joint's weird, wait. Okay, we're good now. But goes all the way past 90. Keep posing Aizawa. I don't do Fortnite, okay? So there, all the way, and then crunch. The jacket gets in the way, but you can get that for kind of crunching a bit. Pretty good up. Kind of weird. And then for the feet, I believe this is double jointed. Oh yeah, and just looking at this, actually, there's a bit of damage here. There's a bit of damage here. I don't know if that's me or if that's the actual figure. If that's the actual figure, that's cool, because, you know, battle damage, he's a hero. Not, you barely can notice that. But crunching, oh yeah, wait first, cannot lick his elbow. We need an action figure that can lick his elbow. But kind of. Oh, it's double need. It's double knees. There's no joint. It's not double jointed. So you're only gonna get up to here. No swivel. Sadly, no swivel. So you're just stuck with that. Yeah. You're stuck with that. That's kind of disappointing, you know. No swivel like the thermal marble stuff, but yeah. Then for the feet, you can go back and forth, up, okay. That's not that great. And then toe joint there, and then there, and then you can kind of play with it, but you can somewhat get a swivel. It's way too hard to get rocker, but it's very tight. It's very tense, but you can get it. You hear it moving. That isn't a great sound. It's because it isn't naturally it's supposed to go. So there's normally no rocker, but you move that, you can get some rocker. Yeah, sadly no rocker for this guy. And then pop the head out and have like I said, dumble joint. Sadly no joint in the neck. There might be, but this jacket is completely blocking it, but he can because of okay, so my battery cut out, so I had a little time playing with this guy, so down, but then you have that nice little there, and then here the boot, the actual swivel there. You have the up, the crunch. A weird thing where sometimes this one gaps up more than this one. I think it's doing it right now. It's like pop the head. This one has more space than this one. It's a weird thing. Maybe it's just mine. I do not know. But yeah. There. I'm having a hard time having this guy stand up. Maybe it's because I'm new to this, but it's probably because I did rocker one. You probably normally wouldn't be able to do rocker. Taking a lot of fishing work, but this is it's probably because I'm completely new to this. So it's probably because I've never done toe joints before, so because that's probably the problem. It's probably not the figure, it's probably just me. But yeah. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, I don't know what's happening there. And then it does go back and forth. Very tight. Everything is kind of tight with this figure for some reason. But the legs, you can kick pretty better than most figures back. You can there. It's kind of disappointing when the rest, but mix up because of those. And then the arms kind of do drop down because there is butterfly joints. So it's like, see that? That's a butterfly joint. So you can get it back, not at all forwards, just because of that jacket. The jacket, it doesn't help with that. Doesn't really help with the get straight up. Doesn't help with that. But for accessories, besides this head, we have a eraser head. no pop for this guy, which is no pop for this head, which I will always worry with no pop. But of the head, you have the eyes. Wish they would have painted black, but it's fine. There, and then you have this wind hair, which you have to make it, look like it's flowing, but you can easily manage there. Have the ball joints. Have that. So I'm probably gonna keep this head. Probably, don't know. Here, the black, and then there's no pop, so I'm always kind of worried. And the problem is when you look at the neck, there's that weird black ball joint. But because of the hair, more up. And yeah, much more down. You can look down at most of your other action figures. And the shadow it creates is really weird. But besides that, for another sash, we get this heap of a mess. Like I said, I've been playing with it, but it's not great, to be honest. It's like, yeah, it lays like that. It lays, but you go and pop the head in because this head is the only one that fits. You have a hard time. It's like there, because like, yeah. And by the way, this head, much more tilt. But this kind of is kind of messy. I don't know how they could have done it otherwise, but it's kind of messy. It's like, you can push it down, then pop it, and then no pop. The problem is there's no pop for the head, so you can't, it's kind of confusing, but yeah, you can varies down. It doesn't do much of a problem. It's just the hands, because like when you go up, yeah, but like, and then you can kinda get him to hold the sash. Kinda. I didn't say well, but you can kinda get him to hold it. But there, it's not bad. Could have been better, but it's not bad for because of how messy this is actually supposed to be. Not bad at all. They probably did the best they could, and this looks pretty good. Like this, way. You need this specific way to do it. You need it in motion because it kind of looks weird without the motion, to be honest. Like, it's kind of like the Amazing Yamaguchi, most of the Amazing Yamaguchi figures, especially the older ones, they always looked weird, when you're not posing them. This one kind of the same, because, like, for the standing still, you're going to use the, where'd I put the other one? Really? Oh, there it is. For this one, it's kind of like that. He's sitting still, but like he has to be walking or something. But it has to kind of be crazy because of that, and you can see all the way, I do like how they do kind of pull it out. It's not just one big wrap. I like that. And then you cannot fit this head on it. I tried. And if you want to take off that sash and put this one, less messier, but but less action alternative, have that. It works, yeah. It definitely works. God. Aizawa. Come on, man. You're the teacher of Root Class A. 1A. But he looks okay with it. With the sash on. This kinda looks better, but this fits with more of the teacher style. I think whenever we see him with his hero costume on, he's mostly he's mostly fighting. So yeah. There. But how it is, it's pretty good, to be honest. But to truly compare the size, this is Marvel Legends, new Marvel Look at that size difference. That 7 inches is really telling you something. I don't know how tall Aizawa is. I know he's gonna look small. I know All Might is gonna look small next to him. I'm gonna get the Amazing Yamaguchi, the rest of that line. Aizawa's kind of be in the background, but I'm wondering how small Deku looks next to him, but kind of moving him aside, we have. Do I grab you? Yeah, let's grab a pop because of my hero. There's Genus. It's basically to his waist. That's impressive. And then I'm not gonna pull out a Gundam. I don't feel like pulling out a Gundam. But if you don't collect action figures and you collect books, manga, it's about that size. And that's pretty tall, man. That's pretty tall. It is 7 inches, so you should expect, the tall. So here's the stand. Sadly, because of it, you have to take this out. This is my first time, so got box speed up. But it's gonna be in the back. Don't really need to worry. But we have matte black stand, sides, back, here. So what you do is any foot peg, because there's both on both feet, then you kind of what is it with Aizawa and squeakiness? So yeah, and then yeah, I have a hard time standing Aizawa up, so this is useful, Want to have him statue or you wanna kind of have him off the stand a bit. Maybe you want a kind of crazy design. I feel like I'm so gonna snap this. Then, Okay, so here's a pose you can put Aizawa in. Here is one of the poses you can put him in. Or you can do. Maybe you can have Aizawa kind of being like a teacher. Never know, This is kind of him pointing at someone. Okay, so that was a review. If you did enjoy this content and would like to see more future My Hero Academia, Funko, Marvel, Gundam, specifically Gunpla model kits, My Hero, Funko Pops, Pokemon, books, manga, Harry Potter. Maybe not manga, maybe just My Hero. Maybe future Shota outline. Goosebumps. Legos. What else? I do a lot of stuff nowadays. Future Finance of Freddy's content. Harry Potter books. Any other content that I have. If you would like to see any of that and you didn't enjoy this, hit that subscribe button. It's always free and you can always unsubscribe later. And while you're down there, hit the like button. And of course, it's only if you did enjoy. And now, I'll see you next Saturday.